Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Let's it's cold in my room. It's really cold actually. Hello anyone that's there. Welcome to the stream. It is freaking cold as shit in my room for some reason. And my VTuber model stuff. So today I couldn't go steal some content. Sadly. I don't think anyone is streaming Tuhu in the Discord right now, so I can't go steal their content, sadly. But here I am. Here I am. Figuring out what the hell to do. I don't know. I am actually like that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what. Yeah, I kind of want to chill. You know, I probably still want to play some Genshin though. But like, what I'm gonna do, right? We're gonna be. This is the first time I'm ever gonna do this type of stuff. Um, I feel like watching some videos. You know. Oh shit! I'm showing my fucking thing. What up? This is just safe. This is safe. Okay, this is safe. Just close that. Oh yeah, I have a VOD channel coming up. I decided to make a VOD channel. Um, right now they're privated. I'll probably upload them sometime soon once these are finished. Because these gonna take really long. These are going to take a lot longer. I have a VOD channel. Okay. We might do some reaction stream actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna have Genshin in the background, you know? I'm still gonna be playing like Genshin in the background. I just gotta figure out the format here. I gotta figure out the freaking format here. I have my Mochi Furuna, but I want to get no. She doesn't. You have to get Aya Aya. You have to get Aya. Gotta get Aya. Just because it fits, you know. It just fits. Just fix myself real quick. There we go. Alright, let me pull this thing on on my safer side of the stream instead of using my Twitch. Actually, I mean I have nothing to hide to be honest, so it's just my Twitch. That's really it. I wanna put this on the safer side of things. Give me 1 second. I need to open another tab. mean, Kappa because she does have fish, but I need. You gotta get all the. You gotta get all the stage for the, for Mountain of Fate. All of them for Mountain of Fate. What video do I have? I don't think I have that much videos. Like, just watch. I probably shouldn't even be showing my YouTube right now. Wait, hold up. I just realized. Let me reaction stuff, I guess. Let me put this on my. Let me switch my account real quick. I'm on my VOD channel. Safe to put my. I guess it will be fine. And I don't think this is also safe though. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what to call you, but I'm gonna call you Cool for You. Because I don't know how to freaking pronounce the beginning part of that name. So I'm just gonna call it Cool for You. I'm going to stick with boy. Boy. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did like said it before. Like I get to figure out a name. Okay, so I'm not gonna really play like Genshin on stream because I know that shit's kind of boring sometimes. Doing my dailies and shit, it's kind of boring. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move my Genshin over here. That's my background screen, right? Genshin is gonna be my background screen. Wow. I'm doing my dailies. I'm gonna be watching some videos. I don't know what videos I can come up with, because it's my first time. But whatever pops up in my mind, right? Whatever will pop up. I gotta for God dang it. This is gonna be really hard to format. This is gonna be really hard to format. God dang it. I'm trying to figure out the scaling of this. This is so hard. Just do this. There we go. I can just do that. I just make it somewhat bigger. Okay, let's see what we got here, I don't know what video I have. We could watch XQC for some reason. That's always recommended. Why is that? Okay, you know what? I have way too many VTuber shit on here. You know what? Okay. That's not. I got it. Okay. I heard there's something called last meal, right? I wanna. I I seen. I've recently heard about these videos, but the only reason why I kind of want to watch these because there's food. and I like food. That's really just it. There's nothing else more to it. So I kind of just want to watch people eating food while I'm playing Genshin in the background. My recommendation boils down to zero. That's like shorts, right? I don't even know. Like the problem is, I don't know any of these guys, right? I don't even know who. I mean, I know Post Malone, like he's a musician or something. Musical artist. No videos. And then I think once I finish my dailies, depending on what the time would be, maybe I'll get through like going through the fan games, the two fan games. Which let me show you on my other what I'm at it. I have tabs on what the fuck? Team Fortress 2. The one there are actually a few. Yeah, we're gonna go through some of the fan 2 games. I just went through this already. This was pretty good. Um I'm pretty sure this is not a 2 game. But I might just get it anyways, just because it looks really cool. This is a can I play this? I might try it. I'm definitely gonna try out Hotline. Toku Hotline here, because I like Hotline Miami, so I want to see what they got for a Hotline Miami 2 theme. That's just Tetris. That's just a horror game. Which tempo? I'm curious on what that is. A free one here. What the fuck? Spending a date mansion? Okay. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna be going through most of those. Hopefully, you know. Hopefully. Hopefully we get the time to do it. For now, let's just watch this.
My last meal would be mozzarella sticks and garlic knots with a side of marinara sauce and
That looks so
raisin
fucking
caged
good.
chicken tenders. Stuffed crust
That
pizza
looks so
and
fucking
chicken
good.
parm.
I'm so
Filet mignon with
I'm so like
teriyaki sauce and spicy ramen with a glass of my Maison Number 9 wine.
I don't even
Then
know what that
frosted
is.
flake cereal and chocolate chip cookies for dessert.
And let
Every
me
person has
know.
exactly two things in common.
Let me
We
know
all
if my
gotta eat and we're all gonna
Twitch
die.
is
Today's guest is a
fucking
multi-platinum recording artist,
in the
amateur ghost hunter, and
yeah.
former wedding DJ.
It's my birthday. I
His
will
newest
look
album,
onto
Austin,
Amazon. The
drops on
first female I
July
find is in
28th.
oh,
Post Malone,
first
welcome to the
female.
show, man.
Oh wait, actually hold
I
on.
didn't mean to.
Let me pause this real quick. Yo, look at this. Look at this. I'm not sure you're in wait, that's a new thing. Wait, there's a new Fubo's line? There's a new Fubo line. It's called Ma Mangaka Fubos? They're like they look like these. And that's not whatever. It's this. They're like medium sized, dude. I still like the bigger Fubo though. I'm still a fan of Deca Fubo though. Wait, I forgot about as twice as large as the normal one. Wait, no, they've been existing for a whole time. I guess I just rarely see them. I think that's the case. I just rarely see them. That means that they gotta be rare then. Oh, okay, but if I'm gonna be click on my Twitter here, I gotta be careful. What Twitter? Okay, we're safe. I'm using I'm using my streaming fucking Twitter. I don't want to use my other Twitter accounts that I could get really banned for. But I am just to show off to some people that haven't seen this yet. Um, so you got the freaking you got Reimu, Marissa lined up here, Sakia. I want her. I want I want her right there. Wait, you guys can't even see my mouse. Can you? I gotta look on stream. Oh, now you guys can see it, I think. I want her. There's a reason why. Also, the screen is white in the back, sorry. There's even another Sakyo version and another Rainbow. Which I knew about already, but I feel like wait, that's another Yukari right there. I was gonna say they need to make another Yukari. What Yukari? I mean, this Yukari outfit looks really good too, but it's outdated. But I want her. And I want her. This is the two. What's Hecht? Hector's not on here, is he? That sucks. Uh-oh. Hector's not on here, bro. But this Junko, what? Ah, come on, man. I want to see those planets around her chain on a Fubo, dude. That'll probably be really cool too. Oh, dude, imagine a deck of Fubo for you know how big those planet slots would be? That would be so cool. I guess she's not popular enough. Oh, you got like the dark version of Yomu right here. You also have red Marissa and blue Rainbow. Tachi. What is this? I think this is from Total Lost War 2 in the PC98. I didn't know they have a Rensoku there. Yo, that is a new Yukari. Yo, my friend is gonna be so jealous of that. If I ever find a Yukari or Rensoku, I want him like him. I want him and her and him. I'm totally look, man. Like when it comes to, I accept every shipping, Yuri shipping, Yaoi shipping, and straight shipping, but I 100% sure that I can definitely I support the Rensoku shipping with Yukari. Even though that could be really weird, but you know it is there. I've went to I have went to Amazon and Amazon holds spoken Rainbow's new roommate. But you always want to have Momoji and Aya together. No, okay. You can do whatever you want with it. That's how I always see it. Aya and Momoji together. It's like you have when you have Raisin, you always have Toei. Actually, you always have Yomu. It's like yeah, it's like a pair. But weirdly enough, wait, I just realized. Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say like, where's the Remelia? If there's Remelia, where's Flan? But like, to be honest, usually people say like Sakia and Remelia together. But to be honest, we take out Remelia and we put Flan together. But then we have the three pairs that I would say would probably be like fucking Sakia, Marissa, and Reimu. At this point, it's having a pair anymore. Would probably Sane would probably be in there too. To be honest. I guess the only one. I did not know there was a Tenchi Fubo. I didn't even know there was a Fubo of her. So that's That's something. This Marble and I forgot what's her name. Is she? Let me see if there's anything else on here. IRL versus VTubers. I don't know why that's trending. Reiko. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's get back to it. Well, we can still be talking about anything right now.
Like denigrate
You
you by
know,
saying you're an
I'm just having a video in the background.
I don't get paid.
That's fair enough. Your last meal, is that something?
I'm also gonna be focused on playing
I
Genshin
think
while
I
we're
have thought
talking.
about it before, and I've had many a heated debate. And I don't know if anyone's ever
Whose
posed
birthday
this
is it?
question, but a guy I work with named Lewis, he said, "Why don't you just make your last meal?"
Wait, is it
essentially,
all three
if
of their
you're in
birthday?
prison,
What the fuck?
Why would
Wait,
you
no,
make
it's
your
not.
last meal?
Oh no, it's
a
two.
never-ending buffet.
I think you're
Lee
trying to
and
actively
Cookie.
cheat death within a
Awesome.
pure hypothetical that's just meant
Of
for people to be
course.
BSing with each other. It's like if you got a genie, you just wish for more wishes, but surely there's something in the genie contract that prevents that.
I haven't seen it. I haven't had my lawyers look at it yet, so we'd have to take a look and see what's going
He's
on.
got people. How often do you think about death in general?
You think about it a lot, especially now I'm a dad, and I'm like, okay, I got to take care of myself so I don't kick the bucket or anything. And you know,
Yeah, if I ever had my last meal,
songwriting and
I would want to
stuff
eat it
like
with my
that,
Fubo.
has to do.
Right now, dude, I remember when I didn't own any Fubo, and then like suddenly I bought 2 Deca Fubo, and I freaking went high. I went far and wide.
Not too ready to eat?
I'm
Right.
ready. I'm absolutely ready. I'm ready to get these good grubbins.
All right, Posty, for the first course, we have the homemade garlic knots. This is from Trevor, our very own baker extraordinaire.
go, Trevor.
Long fermented dough, wrapped up, brushed down with a ton of fresh garlic parsley butter. We got the mozzarella sticks. These are hand breaded in-house. A little bit of fresh mozzarella.
I was trying to find something to heal myself.
Fresh marinara for dipping. And then, of course, we got the Raising Cane's chicken tender meal, complete with the cane sauce, the Texas toast, the fries.
Sorry that I'm making people hungry.
Still in here is
I am so sorry. Oh shit, I've got to add my
I
Twitch.
don't know
I mean,
how to even
yeah, I forgot to
It's
freaking
never
add
happened.
everyone on my fucking
This
Discord. I'm
kind
done.
of feast.
Give me 1 second. I'm
Dig
still
it,
gonna
man.
watch
I'm
this.
taking
Sure.
your cue, or I'll just start
Sure,
going.
yeah,
down
go,
myself.
go.
What okay, tell me about the chicken tenders.
Sure.
Because that is like the first time I ever met you. You were on set here like 5 years ago. And I remember you had like 50 chicken tenders and like 50 things of ranch for like all you and your crew, and y'all were just like eating chicken
Like
tenders.
on me?
No, like it was like in like the Rider, right? Which some
okay.
rock stars
Yes,
will
sir.
have
Yes,
like
Nice.
While you was a rock star.
Not
You're
at
also
all.
a wedding DJ and ghost
That's-
hunter.
that's also very true.
But no, some people will have like a crazy Rider, right? And yours is just like, I want a bunch of chicken tenders.
Yeah, you hear horror stories about like, you know, I only want the green Skittles.
Yeah.
I just want chicken nuggets, man,
Mm-hmm.
or any form of this absolutely sensual.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, they're so stretchy. Let me
Dude,
get.
you gotta
some
get
of
it while
these.
it's
Yeah,
hot.
I know. Let
Go
me
while
get
it's
some
hot.
of these. I don't know. I'm a simple man. I eat like I'm 4, and I want to live like I'm 4. I think everybody does. I think that's the goal. So maybe this is me internalizing, or just trying to hang on to my youth a little bit.
Do you think that that's a bad thing at all? Because like you've obviously like made your life somewhat complicated, right? Like becoming such a big star and having like so many people that sort of depend on you, and that that theme ends up in a lot of your music. Do you wish that you could just go?
And I hold some talk right here. My gosh.
Everybody's trying to.
This might have to get like a whole nother shelf for them.
Like 4-year-olds don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I have to get a new chair for my fucking Fubo right now, dude.
4-year-olds are the original sovereigns.
Freak, man.
Just have to.
I got like freaking like I want to settle my Fubos on a really nice chair, right? And stream them.
That's a maniac.
I want to have a Fubo webcam
You just got
camera,
FBI.
like on the side, you know,
Former.
You know,
like on my where is it?
Chick-fil-A,
On my left side,
you can't buy it from the store.
like a small Fubo
Make it yourself. They make
Deku camera. Like you guys just be
They got
seeing them
marinara
chilling
sauce?
when I'm
Chick-fil-A?
sleeping. You'd be like,
No,
you'd be staring at them. They'll be staring at you the whole time when I'm sleeping.
Posey, speaking of conspiracies, okay. No, something I want to ask you about because
My Deku Fubos are probably like one of my
you were, like,
pride possession when I
known
bought
as, like,
them at the
racist,
con,
and that
dude.
certainly jives
At the
with
convention.
everything that I've ever seen with you. Like the fact that you shook every single crew member's
It costs
hand
so
and
much
you
money
shouted
though,
name,
but it was
that
so
is
worth, dude. I'm so happy I got them though. I'm so happy about it to this day. I still have them in my wrap because I don't want them to get too dusty.
Intrinsic feeling people are good. I said you also live in what has been described as an apocalypse.
Actually, are you serious?
Not a bunker, but your home has a bunker. You know. Do you think people are ultimately?
I want to search that up.
That's a really interesting question.
Fubo stream. Oh, if I type in Fubo,
Good. I think maybe it's the circumstance or the.
I see become Fubo Cam too.
Makes decisions in the
24/7 chat driven become Fubo.
Everybody I've met for the most part is so
Guff
grateful, and I think
become
people
Fubo
often
24. Dude, what the
deserve
fuck?
Kindness and friendship, and you know, I know what it's like to meet an asshole. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even know this guy.
What the
but
fuck?
That wrecked my whole day. I'm gonna think about that all day.
Yeah.
And I think it's just important to be kind to people when you can.
I won't lie to you.
Unless they're aliens.
I hate it when people.
I told you we're gonna talk. No, we're gonna.
Okay, no, I won't
Okay,
hate
okay.
you.
In the
I
general
won't
theory,
hate you if you like Fubo, but
okay.
I will hate you if you don't know, if you only like Fubo, but you don't know what a Tuhu is.
General nuclear war.
Like,
right? My dad lived.
I'll probably hate you for that. I'm not gonna lie. If you know what a Fubo is, but you don't know what the fuck
Yeah, my dad lived through the
a
Cold War,
Tuhu
missile crisis. That
is,
was-
I'll probably kill you.
in the world. There's impending civil war. Something that could happen
If you
to start
if you
fighting.
know what a
Very
Tuhu
good
is and you don't know what a Fubo is,
Media and politics, and then there's something completely external factor here. Aliens.
I'll probably
If you
I
have a bunch
won't
of money,
question you. I'll probably call you base
which one of
after
those
that,
three is
because
the
then
most
like.
likely scenario.
Well, there's four.
But then, like, you would not already know what it is after that point. Because the only reason why I call you base after that, because then, like,
Is it actually going to be a natural catastrophe, or is it going to be caused by like?
because
Well, it could be.
it's so weird to think about. If you
blowing up or LA.
like Tuhu, you should already know what a Fubo is. But you don't know what a Fubo is?
Well, if you
After you
guess,
joined
I don't know. You're
Tuhu?
the only person that's introduced that idea to me, so now I just want to know. I want to know what you know.
It's a massive volcano.
Like, what? After you joined Tuhu for, like,
What if it's all four?
for
at the same time?
I want to say
Because
4 or 5?
We're all fighting each other. Aliens are trying to abduct people.
4
to
or
stop
5?
people from fighting.
4 or 5
and
weeks?
then the asteroid hits.
Or
I
3
mean, it'd be a
weeks?
quick way to go out, and then at that point, wouldn't you feel stupid buying like a
2 weeks,
$3
actually?
million
Or even a week.
apocalypse proof? I feel like the asteroid's gonna blow right through.
Because,
it.
like, Fubo will you will instantly know what a Fubo is.
Asteroid proof it, dude?
After,
Is that
like,
what you're telling me?
No. I don't know if they sell that.
from two, like,
But
just
I don't know.
joining to
especially for
Tuhu
some
community.
events,
Where the
I have one
frick
girl,
is this?
so
Okay, I'm just gonna
especially
go
that's
here.
kind of super put it in perspective, and it's it's wild times that we live in.
It's wild that so many people that I know, a lot of Roblox kid I know loves Fubo, but don't know what the heck a Tohu is.
If you need a chef,
And I'm like, do you even know what the character you're choosing? And they're like, no, I just like how they look.
give me a hot plate and like.
I see a lot of memes of them. I kind of just look like how they look, and I'm like, bro, wait, what? You don't know what it is?
Exactly. Oh, I get
But
it.
you just like how it looks?
Make a 6-course meal.
That's so wild to me, man. I'm sorry,
How is
but
having a
that's
kid
so
change
wild.
Your perspective on like what it means to.
But I hate you now because you don't know what a freaking Tuhu is.
Take better care of myself.
Mm.
I want to be around.
You know, they call it Tohu.
Kick-ass stuff.
I call it Tuhu.
And
Tuhu.
before, you know, I was really
Tuhu.
drinking a lot and smoking a lot and stuff, and I kind of took everything and toned it down a little bit, and I'm, you know, doing my best and really got my weight going.
Saying you look like a yogi. Like you look like you could be teaching like a punk rock yoga class at the Equinox Fitness right now.
Do they have that?
Not yet, but I feel like if you
You
put
just
your
see
name on
Henry
it-
Rollins up there doing a
I want
yoga
to believe
class.
that I have Riz, but at the same time,
So sick. Serge Tankian.
I literally okay. This is.
I don't think I have Riz.
Hear me out. I literally saw Serge Tankian right outside the Equinox at the Erewhon in Studio City once, and I almost just went, "Hey man, love your stuff,"
Man.
and I didn't do it.
I like to keep things to myself, you know.
What's your like?
I don't need
what's your
Riz,
specific
you
choice?
know.
Like, what's the
I
one
like
you,
to
like,
I like to
truly
I like to
believe in your heart of hearts that's true.
have
That Chick-fil-A has marinara sauce.
a schizo power
The TMZ headline
to
right
what is
there.
it? I want to have a little bit of schizo thing to believe that they can so goose me. Okay, yeah, I probably should say that.
This man arrested at Chick-fil-A demanding to quote.
Show me the marinara sauce. I know you have it, sir. We don't have it. My pleasure. No, show me the vault right now. Okay, my pleasure.
All right, Posty. After eating a bunch of mozzarella sticks,
Everyone
marinara, course number two,
everyone always
TSA
tells me.
subs
I always want to
pizza,
believe that
everything
they can so
homemade,
goose first so I can be over there.
and then
And I was like,
chicken parmesan,
man.
not from Chick-fil-A, pound it out.
That would be
with
really
egg
nice,
whites
but
overnight.
you know, you don't want to,
Only egg white
you know,
in it, so it's extra crispy.
you don't want to die by
Sausage
from the
rolls.
Danmaku.
And of course, we got the crushed red pepper and parm.
You don't want to die from bullet hell.
Sure.
I'm not as artistic as you.
At your discretion.
The only force I have at 70
It's
is,
like the Olive Garden.
I know the heat is underpowered, but I love punching things.
You don't have to ever.
I
stop.
think-
I can handle my stuff.
Well, what we're gonna run
Handle
how?
my stuff.
That's perfect.
Okay,
That's
okay,
really
beautiful,
good. But
beautiful.
I
Just
see
a
it's a little heavy on that side.
It's a little
I
heavy.
love
What do you mean
cheese.
even out? I see that you love cheese. It's in a lot of the courses.
You know, you never see like how much you love something until someone asks you what you like, and you're like, "There's a theme here."
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, that's why I think it's like such a fun little exercise because it's like, I'm sorry, do you want me to keep going?
No, that's fine. I trust you.
Your last meal, I think it like teaches you about what's actually important in your life, and you have found out that you want to eat like you're 4 years old because being 4 years old rules.
I think the Hira might actually be really good in
You're 4 years old, you just,
and what is it?
the aliens, they don't target the 4-year-olds. They're useless in the mines. You know?
What is it?
Silica,
What am
you
I
know, to
thinking?
get the 5G to overtake your brain. What I'm saying is, dig in, man, please.
Might be
Thank you
good
very
on the
much.
next
Like the next
patch, like 4.0,
Am I doing
you
the
know.
hard work first? Because usually my mommy cuts this up for me.
Do you want me to
But
keep
that's
going?
probably a
I'm
lot
your
of
mommy
copium.
today, Pussy, I'm your
No.
mommy today. No,
But
I insist.
every-
You want me to do airplane?
Every character before always like end up being really good. Like Kuki Shinobu became really good when
Exactly, genius.
a
yes.
certain thing
I
came
don't know
down.
how to work
Over.
that. I don't know how to work that knife.
Why? Do you have any like special connection to the stuffed crust? Or that's growing up on pizza.
What is this?
Hot
That's
damn.
a commercial. That's a commercial.
We did the food stylist trick where you put glue on it, so like it's gonna, yeah.
Okay, so now since this pizza is so fresh and so hot, I'm gonna eat it like I used to eat the pizzas at Pizza Hut whenever there were sit-down Pizza Huts. You remember those?
That was the time. That was when we were a proper country.
There's nothing like going to the Pizza Hut,
No.
sitting down, and you get the plastic, the red.
Crime
plastic
fighting
cup.
fate, yokais, and more.
Those, like,
You got the moon people.
Tiffany-style stained glass like chandeliers. You guys know what I'm talking about.
How does
Taylor's about to.
how did a
You know what
human
I'm
just
talking
live through
about.
that, dude? They just
And that was a beauty
is this just normal for them at this point?
of America. And now there's.
I think
one
it's just
well-
normal for them.
Is that it?
That's the only one I know of.
In your song "Paranoid,"
Mm-hmm.
off Beer Bongs and Bentleys, the opening line is talking about someone coming and trying to take your life. You know, you also had your home broken into, and you have a tattoo on your finger. One of my favorite musicians of all time, Dimebag Darrell, Pantera, famously shot on stage in Texas by a fan. Do you actually think you're paranoid? Or does a paranoid person ever know they're paranoid? To you, is this just like reasonable concern for safety?
I lean on the side of thinking a little harder than maybe a lot of people do or want to about like shit that stuff that doesn't really.
Oh, really?
matter.
Do you think it's
Oh, I didn't- wait.
cope with reality if you're sort of making up these fantasies that are worse than things that actually exist?
Oh wait, I didn't know that actually. Wait,
Does that make sense, right?
Oh,
wait, it's
Oh, you're talking about chicken farm. I
Mako.
thought you were talking about
I'm pretty sure
my
Mako
psychoanalysis
is a
already.
human, right?
It's chicken
Was
parm.
formerly a
About anything.
oh
Dude, this chicken farm.
originally
So
an
bad.
ordinary
so
human.
sorry.
No.
Was
I asking if you kinda,
formerly
like,
an
make
ordinary
up
human.
scenarios
Yeah, she's a
that don't exist
human.
that are worse than reality, right?
It's
Of,
just
like,
immortal.
FBI agents constantly waiting for you. When in actuality, we know the FBI does keep tabs on random people, including artists. You can see all that stuff, going back to
Half
your
yokai,
civil rights era
hermit.
and before. But do you think you sort of make up these
Celestial,
outlandish ideas to
living
make current
gods.
realities seem less bad than it is? Does that make sense?
I don't know if I do it to make it seem less bad, but those ideas are always going in my head, and it is a constant form of anxiety. It's always like a pit in your stomach. Like for some
Yomu
reason,
Rinsoku is half yokai. He's still there.
I hate them so much. Not like flying in them, but if I hear a helicopter, I'm like,
Isn't Yukari technically
I
a
think it's like
freaking
someone-
human?
coming up to me. And
No,
I
she's a
don't know
yokai,
why I
never
do
mind.
that.
I forgot,
Then
she's
my
like a
dad was
sage or
oh, it's the ones
something.
you can't hear that you got to worry about.
Then
And I thought,
she is
"Alright,
a
that makes lot of
celestial
sense." So that
human.
kind of took a little bit of the edge off. but
Arba's
yeah.
a
But like, what
outsider.
quiets you and what calms you down?
Play a
Outsider.
lot of games and I spend a lot of time in my garage.
Marissa's father is also there. I kind of forgot about that.
Throw my phone away and just sit and do what I
Wait,
want to do.
Marissa, unnamed
And then
father.
there's
Isn't that
no,
just
like,
Rinso? No, it's not.
outside interference or anything. I can go in my garage and work on metal stuff and go into my game zone and just play Diablo 4 because I haven't touched grass in like 2 weeks.
Bro, what character class?
Started with a necromancer, but I hear they're pretty
Wait,
stank.
what the fuck?
If you wanted to take like hypothetically like a level 21 rogue under
Wait,
your wing,
Ritsuki is
I'm
Marissa's
just,
fault,
you know,
right?
I'm not great, but like I'm plucky.
Depends on what his name is.
You know, her name is Shemaya.
Beautiful.
Wait,
After,
oh wait,
Otep
that's
Shemaya, the band. Otep.
that's not
Beautiful
Marissa's
man,
fault. I just
and
found
you
that
are-
out. What
You are
the?
more than welcome on my journey.
This is a legal binding contract. Alright, post for course number 3. This is like the main course of it all. We got the filet mignon, cooked medium rare.
Okay,
with
yeah,
the
I need to
teriyaki
reread my
sauce.
lord
And
again
then we
for
know you
2.
love spicy
I'm
ramen.
pretty
Kinda
sure
fancy
my
stuff. So we decided to get a
fucking
little mythical with it.
knowledge
We
for
actually
2 has
grew
been
our ramen noodles
degrading
from scratch,
slowly.
Dehydrated them. If you will open the packet, we have invented posty powder.
Ooh.
And now this does look like it carries illicit drugs, but in fact, it is actually just delightful seasoning that we have made that you will open and then pour over the. How do you open it, dude? You gotta use your teeth.
You've done this before.
No, I'm
Oh,
just-
it's so much
there we go.
cheese.
There we go. Okay, pour the packet over the ramen.
Okay.
If you want to stock like 3,000 to 4,000 of these
I would
in your
absolutely
home,
love that. Oh my god.
there's like 15 ingredients there. We're
That
really
smells
proud of
busting.
it. And I am busting just smelling that. What does busting mean?
Drippy and somewhat busting. It's kind of just like amazing.
Okay, great. No, it is amazing.
Swaggy.
Swaggy.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah. But it
Very
doesn't have any other
cool.
like any other literal meaning.
When's the last time you said trill?
Oh my! I forgot Trill existed. That's a portmanteau of true and real, technically, right? Is that Bun B?
Yeah,
It's Bun B.
but portmanteau.
Portmanteau. It's where you combine 2 words. You know what I mean?
I should have used my context
Like-
clues. Are we putting this in?
Yeah, yeah. You got to put in. So this is all the soy and the oil.
Soil.
Portmanteau.
Portmanteau, if you
My
will.
guy. My guy.
Bonjour.
And Lily will come in and do the ceremonial pouring of the water that we do for all of our guests.
It's like a fruit leather.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
It was not necessarily
do that?
supposed to be a fruit leather, but Lily, you dehydrated the soy.
The soy, yeah.
his is gonna be done before mine.
Posty man, we just wanted to impress you. You know, we know you've like
This
watched
is
GMM
nice.
for a minute.
This
We're
is
like, let's do
very
something
fancy.
mythical for him.
Because
You're crushing
I need. Oh shit. I mean, dang.
Have you adapted to like the Mormon way of speaking yet, living in Utah?
I was staying at a place called Morgan.
Oh,
and we
fuck.
would go there. And,
Okay,
like,
it's just a domain out here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We would go there and ride ATVs and stuff, and thank you so much. And some mom was like, "Hey, we really like your music. We don't like the cuss words that much, but
Yeah.
here's a list of words you can use instead." And it was like
That's
a
huge.
4-page, double-sided
She gave you a
list of
document?
words. Yeah, it was full of things of fooey, fiddlesticks.
What can you rhyme with fiddlesticks though? Is that the name of the next
Little-
album? The man's a genius, folks. Give it up for both. You just saw genius in action.
So I make the big bucks,
Speaking of big bucks, Wes Malone,
sir.
can I pour you up some of your Maison Number 9 wine?
I would absolutely love
The
that.
finest rosé in all of the Mythical Kitchen currently. Tell me about the wine, man. How'd this happen?
Mark Wahlberg shown me
I don't think there is a main character in Lost Sport, to be
nuance and
honest.
intricacies of
I feel like
Red.
Blue Rainbow is
right. So
one
let me
of
just-
the main character,
like
to
I
be
told you
honest,
so.
but
Dude, same.
I don't know how strong she
Do
is.
some of these.
I feel like it just depends on who's the strongest one,
fake.
and I don't know.
Gotta get it right underneath the light, right next to the microphone.
Yes, it looks busting.
Yeah, busting indeed.
Yes, very trill.
Well, 2021 was a busting year for rosés, of course.
I might say.
Good soil climate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, that was so cringe.
mean, that's-
I just heard that video in the.
You gotta chill it.
Oh, that was so cringe, bro. What the fuck?
Dig it, man. The steak's
Okay,
getting cold.
perfect.
Steak's getting cold.
I'm dead serious.
When what is it? When two players finally get a
Yep.
Fubo.
You don't need a big.
So they're better than basically all of the other two
No, this
fans.
is amazing. This is for whenever I put on like a collared shirt. Like
I
this
probably
is
act
what I
like that, to be honest. When I got the deck of Fubo, my ego went up so high. Like I was like, ha,
It's self-titled.
pathetic
Is there, like, a metaphor
loser that
behind
don't got
Like,
no Fubo, but
this is
always
more
talking
you,
about
you're putting more
how they
yourself
want it.
on display, a different side
I
of
have
you.
a deck
I
of
don't know. It's cool
Fubo
because
because
there's no
I'm
features on the
better.
record.
Very cool.
And it was written by like me, Billy, Andrew, and Lou, the whole thing in Henson, and we made a bunch of it in like a week, and then went and finished it up, and I think it's a pretty awesome piece of music, and I'm super excited for people to listen to it. But no story. I just couldn't think of a name, and there's no features. So I was like, you know what? It's me.
Is there any like thematic shifts? Because like you dropped one single off of it, Chemical, which is kind of like a really beautiful love song.
Sure.
To me, and something I think everybody sort of experienced, you know, that sort of inability to let go. You feeling that intense, like, chemical bond with somebody.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Does that signify you changing life? Because, I mean, White Iverson, right? Which is, I think, the first song that most people heard of yours. You were, like, what, 19 when you wrote that?
Yes, sir.
You know? When I was 19, nobody was watching me. I got to be a dumbass in private. You know what I mean? You didn't get to
I got to
have
be
that.
a dumbass in public.
You got to be a dumbass, like, in real public. You know what I mean? But for real, and now, like, seeing you mature, how has your music followed that?
I have so much more fun writing because I never used to write with a guitar. And these last two records, I started writing with a guitar, and so I figured out a cool technique that I really like is just putting the guitar up to the mic, putting my headphones on, turning the reverb like insane, and just coming up with melodies and chords that way. And I really been trying to push the
Hold
chords.
up, have
of
you
a
guys
pop
seen
song,
my,
push the chords of, you know, beat loop or, you know, anything, and like go somewhere.
Have you guys
weird,
seen the
weird
the
time
guy that has
changes and make a
4,000
song
hours
without
on
like
on
free timing where there's no
on
metronome,
Steam
and
trying to do subterranean?
different time
Ian?
signatures? I guess I've just had a lot of fun being like whack.
Bro,
Does that
bro
give you,
was a
like, hope
menace.
for the future? 'Cause
Not
you
gonna
had
lie.
this quote where you sort of were hinting at one day walking away from music, which of course one day all of us will walk away from everything. But you said something, I mean, it sounded like something out of a J.D. Salinger novel where you were like, I just want to play games and play in the tall grass. You know, it's kind of this beautiful, like, idyllic lifestyle. But there was also this idea that, you know, could you actually walk away from making music? Do you think you could ever actually leave that, or is it always going to be a huge part of you?
Well, I think it's always going to be. I'm always going to write stuff. You know, whether it gets released is a whole different thing. But I think at a certain point, I'll just get old and I'll make songs, and then at that point, no one will be listening to me, so I can make, like, I always talk about acid polka. I'm working on an acid polka album.
Did you say polka?
Acid.
Acid polka.
Yeah, it's like kind of like polka, but it's very like
Yeah, well, I'm big into the underground polka
industrial.
scene.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I get it. Yeah.
Well, I could tell because I saw you at the last event.
Yeah, we didn't say anything because we didn't want to be like,
did,
hey, I
we
know
just
we're
made
the both the two, you know, most famous people in this room right now. Except Salma Hayek was there too, so like, you know, she was kind of.
She's super into it. She's like a little too into it. So.
That's what I'm saying. It's like weird. It's like
But
Salma.
I gotta, like,
chill on acid,
I gotta
but
reply
she's
to
having
some
a good
people
time.
real quick.
She's
I mean,
fighting
I
people, bro.
It's fine.
My fubo is
so
better
proud of
than
myself.
yours.
All
Oh
this
yeah,
marinara
I have a deck of
sauce
fubo.
and
Get wrecked, sir.
Hazard floating around.
What?
One piece on
No,
my shirt,
it can't
but this is
be.
all about
You have a deck of fubo.
You gotta slurp
on the
our
ramen.
shit.
Oh,
No.
you know what I might do?
No. Oh, this man. I thought you were just gonna.
Oh, you were gonna do that?
Well, no, I thought
You
were
stole
gonna,
my whole
I thought you were gonna
idea.
take your shirt off. I'm trying to make you
Okay,
feel comfortable.
well,
I'm mirroring.
We could do that.
We're doing it.
Are you doing it?
We're going shirtless ramen. I'm out of shape. I haven't worked out in
That's
2
a great
weeks,
idea
you
for a
know.
podcast.
I feel
Shirtless ramen.
we're in. I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna kind of balance it on my chest.
So you put it on your chest.
Yeah, this is how I eat almost all my meals. I kind of just keep it balanced here because then you can slurp it. It's like a TV tray.
Imagine you just had one tuft of white chest hair.
Tally, we're putting your craftsmanship on display here. It's just guys being dudes.
This is a podcast and a half.
That's hot and that's good.
It's kind of, I get a little cinnamon smell in here.
You're tasting Chinese 5-spice, and cinnamon is one part of the Chinese 5-spice.
I'm a level 4 ramen sommelier.
Hey, you got it. What do you think happens when you die?
Great question. I think it's this.
Yeah. Like, is this hell or is this heaven?
What did
You
Brett
know?
Michaels say from a little bit of heaven, a little bit of hell?
That's you?
I don't know. I don't exactly know. I think probably the great FBI agents in the sky come and scoop you. But
Look, okay, hear me out.
I really don't know. I like to think
That is sounds vile.
It's just a long sleep. And you like
Shirtless
I
ramen.
really do.
So you're gonna be fine.
sad?
No, dude, no, okay. So the whole reason we came up with the show is because I had a crazy bout of death anxiety once. I was laying in bed and I just couldn't stop thinking about the idea of eternal nothingness. It freaked me out so much that I just started crying. There may have been some substances involved. We don't need to talk about those per se, but point is, I started thinking about that. Yeah, ramen. And so since then, I've been like, well, it's better to just face the question, right? You know, it's like the stoic concept of memento mori. Like, you got like 10 dead rock stars tattooed on you. I haven't counted. But you know, you got a fair amount. I mean, from
They
dying
really are
to
shirtless and
Elvis
eating
Presley,
ramen.
Pain. But like, it's like you have these constant reminders of death on you, and I'm wondering why
Sure.
that is. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's actually really
This
interesting.
was saying.
About it a lot.
I can believe it. I can believe it.
I don't know. It's something that you think about a lot. Especially,
Should we
I don't
do
know, as a
this?
kid, I wasn't necessarily super happy.
Dire?
Like,
Fuck
for
it, right?
Nothing that anybody else
Can't be that bad,
around
right?
me did or
Instantly
anything. Like,
dies.
I wasn't like super sad because no love or anything. I had so much love in my life, but I don't
Is
know,
every
it's just
character level
something
90?
that
Oh,
made me
that's
sad.
nice. I wish they
That
gave
I
us
was
free
sad,
trial
sad,
characters,
sad.
dude. That would have been so fun to play this.
Just gotta, you know.
I would love to play some
And
trial
everything.
characters
And
with
now
this.
I'm like the happiest I've ever been. And the weird part is I think about it just the same amount
Yeah, of course.
about dying. And I'm like, because now it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's baby mama. It's my baby.
Yeah, for you, it's like it's not your life that's as important, but it's the people around you, and also because they've given you that as well. Like you had the story about, you know, your baby mama, how when you were struggling with alcoholism, you know, she didn't give you an ultimatum. It wasn't like get yourself right or
Sure.
else, but she showed you what to me was like true and genuine love.
Sure.
It seems like you're showing that right back.
Yeah, I mean it's very important. And now like I used to get destroyed every day for no reason, and now I'm
Fuck
just like,
around
oh,
and
I
just
wanna have a
find
drink.
out.
'Cause
Shit.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
And I'm not sad, and I'm super happy, and I don't know. I have so much love in my life now. I had so much love in my life when I was a kid, and I have so much now. And I guess it's my job, and maybe I do a little over. I don't know any dad that doesn't do too much.
Yeah.
You know, or doesn't do their best. So I guess I guess the night vision doesn't have to do anything about my baby. I think that's for me. You know, but I can get stuff. Yeah, I can get stuff.
Why is this ramen sesh part right here so long?
You know,
But
the rail gun that you're building on the top of the compound, that's just for you.
how'd you know about that?
FBI told me.
I hate those guys.
What the
So we
fuck?
arrived at the
FBI
final
told him.
destination right here. We got fresh baked
FBI
tacos,
told him.
a la Trevor. He
That's
actually
wild.
Stole this from a former employee. We're not naming who, so they're extra special.
What?
And then a bowl of frosted flakes with extra sugar. Can I pour you up?
Thank you, sir.
Of course, of course. Oh, that's man. Cereal's a dessert.
I do have cereal as a dessert every time. I have cereal as a dessert.
Milk it up,
Thank you, sir. But now, can I ask you a question?
please.
Why do you make me milk first?
Well, I want to see how you milk it because
I knew it.
I like to sort of mirror what our guests do to sort of make them feel more comfortable, but also maybe satisfy my own voyeuristic sociopathic tendencies.
Well, let me show the internet how it's done.
Don't love it.
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad
you get
that
like a
I never recorded
scan
any of my
from the milk?
lunatic runs
Yes.
for
Milk-proved
Kohu
rich.
back then.
I'm crunch.
I never like knew
I
I'm
prioritize
like
solid. I let my cereal sit for like
I
10
need to, like,
minutes.
show
What I do is
people
I
that
make sure
Definitely on the list.
I've done something like that.
I sprinkle the milk over the top to make sure it's all wet,
Oh.
and then we like flood all the way to the top.
Lest we forget the suggy.
I gotta ask.
I wish I
who
go
else
back
makes
and perfect some of the
historically a
games
very
again.
sweet cereal?
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. No, I mean it's.
There's
you know,
literally
that's
one
longevity, but
person
that's a-
that has all his
Only
recording
God can judge me.
Fair enough.
on lunatics and perfect.
I believe it. I'm so good at
This
saying
is a lot of sugar. This looks bad.
Hey, hit me up. I gotta enjoy it, please. Sugar me down, daddy.
Well, you're gonna have to let that sit for like 10 minutes before you
know.
like it.
I like to end up like a cold
Wait, no
one.
way. I lost that?
Be one
That's
hour
wild.
thing.
That's actually wild. I lost
Is
that.
that you believe in an afterlife, right? You can't have ghosts without an afterlife.
I'm trying again.
Well, I don't know what ghosts are.
Okay.
I don't know if they're dead people or like interdimensional beings or humans from the future.
If you had to like make a bet right now on what ghosts are,
The best part is I have no idea. That's what's so interesting.
you like sitting in the mystery of it.
I don't know what it is, and I think that's part of the fun of it. But there's definitely times where you talk to something, and they speak like your language. I don't know because I've been in places in Europe where they speak a different language and it comes in English. So I don't know what it is. I think it's a really interesting thing, and even I'm convinced that I moved a pillow once just by looking at it.
What was the
How
context?
serious?
What was the context?
I was sitting down on my couch watching TV, and I look at a pillow, and as soon as I look at it, it falls over.
Okay, hear me out. And
My
I'm not
keyboard is
saying
probably
that
loud
that
as
didn't
shit, by
happen.
the
I believe
way.
that happened. I'm like a skeptic, right? I don't believe in anything, which is really boring. I believe everything.
What about
is
NAR
scientific.
240?
What?
NAR 240.
What's that? What? What's he talking about? What do y'all know? Why did everybody operating camera, Maggie and Taylor just gasp?
Oh, he knows you.
Who is it?
Can you tell us what your name is, please? Nartu?
Nartu. He's an alien. Fody. Nartu Fody.
Not too Fody.
But no, like I believe I'm. Super
Wow, I
boring
haven't
in
seen
that
Good
way, right?
Mythical
I think there's
Morning
a
for a
scientific
while.
explanation for everything.
Wait, is it?
Like
Wait,
the
Mythical Kitchen? Wait, that's just.
It's one of the most haunted objects in the world, but also the person who made it.
Are they the
he
same
came out and was
people?
like, no,
Did I just
wrote a
notice
creative
that?
story to try and sell it on eBay. You know what I mean?
I just
So he
fucking
always a
destroyed
rational
that thing.
explanation for
Holy
something.
fuck! You saw me
But then
nuke
I'm
that
missing
thing,
out on
and I
magic.
still can't do
You get
this.
to have fun ghost hunting.
Okay, I saw.
Because you believe in something.
Okay,
Have
yeah,
fun
let's
with
just
something.
exit. Let's just exit
Make
out
it
of
more
here.
fun.
And I guess I'll just put on like.
First off, don't let your
normal.
cereal get so smushy. That's the first step.
I like it real soggy.
I have a hard time with a lot of like skeptics. Like I'll be like, okay, let's go check it out. Let's go to Skinwalker Ranch. Let's go crazy.
Are you saying the real ghosts are the friends we made along the way? Why is he laughing?
Yes. And I'd like to consider you.
Oh, I don't need
Are we
this.
doing are we
Yeah, I
doing
don't.
the-
Wait, I don't need this. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
need
we're
that. I
cheers
do need
together,
XP
we're
though.
each other. I didn't know
Oh, we
what's
could do
happening.
that too.
Wait, normal to free here.
Wait,
Hang
I
on.
thought are we not crossing?
Isn't that the thing?
You're correct. I messed that up.
What is it?
I don't know, man.
You know what?
I'm so full of
I don't need. I don't need the freaking other things. I can do this on my own.
Definitely no need that.
See?
You want a souvenir?
Sure.
Cool.
Can you sign it?
Other than me, who's the one person dead or alive you'd want to share your actual last meal with?
Jesus.
What are you asking him or her?
What happens?
It's fair, honestly.
I mean, so I can get ready.
That's
Am
the
I
correct
gonna
answer.
cry or am I gonna be like, this is sick?
Which one of the mutant Ninja Turtles would you choose to share your last meal with?
Raphael, because he's cool but rude.
Hell yeah.
And I wanna hear a little bit of what he's got to say about.
Raphael.
Bad boy.
That
Find out like what happens after you die from Raphael, the Teenage Mutant Ninja
interesting.
Imagine
Pretty
he's
interesting
pretty
taste.
nihilist about the whole deal. He's like, I don't really care.
Turtle. Okay. If there's a
Interesting
gun to
question
your head,
too,
you
actually.
don't hit every note perfectly, you die. What's the Guitar Hero song you're playing?
Oh man. The Priestess song. Lay down.
Yeah.
The Priestess.
Not hitting through the fire and flames?
100% that song every time I play it.
Hell yeah. What's the song they're playing at your funeral?
Little drummer boy.
The Beebs remix or the
No,
OG?
the traditional.
I don't know, man. That's my favorite Christmas song. Beebs, Little Drummer Boy. Rum,
No.
bum, bum, we can't do anymore.
Wait, he did it?
Yeah, I didn't make this up, right? This exists, and I think is like Busta or Coolio in it.
No way, Busta Rhymes is,
I
or
swear to God.
Coolio.
It's one of them. We'll play it after. It's a great
Okay.
song.
I don't know, but actually it'd probably be Fleet Foxes something.
What's your biggest fear?
That's a really good question.
Thanks, man. I wrote it.
Marinara on my shirt.
So embarrassing. Oh my god, that happens at a party.
I don't know. I really
Okay.
don't know. I guess not being.
Okay, dude, it's already over. It's literally already
And
over.
she
Oh,
don't need me by any
all right.
shot. She has like the most amazing mom in the world. But
it was already over, man.
finally you're happy.
I didn't even got to do
Quick answer.
anything.
We love a quick answer.
very much so.
All right, Posty. One, thank you so much for coming on. If you want to deliver your last words to that camera right there.
I had a hell of a time. All that for this.
Hell yeah, man. That's beautiful.
Poggers.
Poggers
Also
champion.
Pog champ.
Poggers
Don't be real
champion. Oh
champ
god, that
and
was
keep
so
being a
cringe.
and spreading love.
There it is.
And then like
And now it's done.
as
Do you
as well
yeah.
too.
All right, make sure to check out Maison Number 9 wine. Is absolutely delicious. Greatest wine I've ever had. I bought a whole case myself, and so should you.
Look at that.
I bought
I have
two
all
cases
three
myself, and
squads.
so should
They're
you.
all completely unique.
I know you're going to.
That's
three
how
of them.
much I've been
Check
playing.
out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem out in theaters on August 2nd. Posty, thank you so much. They got a
Actually-
new album, Austin, coming out on July 28th. Also
Really?
kicking off a
I always
tour
wanna
in
check
July.
out some of the
Are you
lunatic
going to music
gameplay.
Going international.
Yes,
that I
sir.
used
This
to
is-
do. Okay. I never actually have a perfect, the gameplay. I actually, most of the time, I actually follow most of these videos. Especially this dude. I know this dude has like most of his perfect bullet hell games. I actually friended him on Discord. Cause I like he helped me actually play some of these lunatic levels. I wanna see, has he, I haven't, it's been a while since, I'm gonna check out if he has done a lunatic. Oh yes he has. He is literally better than me, dude. Bro is way too good at this game. Especially no miss no bomb, dude. I can't reach that level. I cannot reach that level. Like, I can CC one lunatic juke go. But this man says no miss, no bombs. Come on, dude. So cheap. So, he moves so well. Man moves so well. It looks like he's playing like a freaking AI, and I thought I just gotta follow for some reason. Or bot. But, you know, I don't think it's even possible for a bot to even do this, to be honest. That's the cool thing about 2. Like, it's just, there's simply no way you can cheat through the game. How smooth that is. I can never, man. I would die right here, probably. Like, the pressure will probably get to me right here. And I'll probably mess up somewhere. That part right there? Definitely. That'll definitely get me. This will probably mess me up just a bit too. Let me see. I want to see his subterranean sub. I want to see his lunatic battle. Cause the thing is, it took me a year. No, it took me 400 hours to finally perfect this. But I like no, I wouldn't say perfect it, but like more like almost perfect it, because I still fucking died a bunch of time. Only CC1. Okay, no, that he. So this man's too good at the game. I'll tell you that much. He's too good at the game. Also, who added me? Oh yeah, I'm totally not also listening to the song in the background. I totally did not just pull this up just to listen to the song in the background. Totally not. Hmm. Oh man. Wow. What a janky ass hit pattern that is. How many more days do I have? I have a lot more days. Okay, so I should be fine. 10 days left. Okay, let me check out the wish. 18 days left. Okay, so that's when 4.0 comes out, I'm pretty sure. So I gotta make sure to grind really hard in those 10 days I have left. Right. I wanna switch over my I'm gonna switch to a different gacha game now that I need to go do the dailies for. Right here, dude. This right here, the fact that that moves so quick, it freaking hurts my eye every time when I see that. But after that, like this part right here is actually pretty easy. I'll be amazed if no one can like at least dodge some of this, or like at least gaze it. Song is so good though, I'm not gonna lie. Song rocks so hard. Got a spell card bonus too. Nice. This will hurt my eyes. This will straight up hurt my eyes. I will tell you that much. I'll probably lose some life here. Probably like one or two. Oh, no, probably one. But then after that, I'll probably stay really focused since the gap is really big after that. This part, it's not that bad. I will not listen to the song in the background right now. It goes too hard right now. I'm not gonna lie. It goes too hard right now. I should do like a boss difficulty tier list, you know? So I can tell you like which one was really hard for me. How much this dude's gazing it? Bro's gazing this like crazy. Look at that. That's some crazy gazing. Right. I want to double check some stuff real quick. I'm gonna check. That's not real. That's not real. Is that real? I don't even know. I don't even care if it's not. What? Okay, buddy. Okay. Nah, nah, dude. That is just a skill issue for me, bro. Yeah, yeah. First card is always a pretty hard one. Cause that shit will just blind your ass. Your eyes would just get blind about the amount of spear that that thing is shooting. All right, let's get back to it. 'Cause I really want to see the whole thing. Bro's gazing, bro. Gazing. Look how much gaze. Look at that gaze right there. God dang, dude. I can only reach about at least 2,000 of that. 2,500. Or even just 2,000. Easy, easy. Damn you. Dude, he got auto eyes power and it never died. Oh, dude, I wish I could do that. I really wish I could do that. I can't. What is this? I wish I can do that. I'm a little bit I'm a little bit jealous of that. That he could do that so well too. He did that so freaking well. Yeah, the fact that Tohu 11 had the most longest freaking extra stage in this game was kind of crazy though. Full stream, okay. What time is it? Okay. I'm gonna guess how much time I have left. Because I remember I can only do a short stream today, so I might actually have to save the fan game for next week instead. Sadly. Sadly enough, I might actually have to do that. I'm sorry. My bad, guys. I still got time. Oh freaking minutes. 12 minutes. I don't think Legacy of the Kingdom is even 12 minutes. Oh, maybe it's longer actually. My, uh, wait, who? Wait, where's the person that can perfect this actually? Yeah, no, wait. No, that's not the one. Let me check out his playlist. 2 fan game and mods, window 2. PC98. He actually plays the PC98 too. That's crazy. Actually, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna watch this so I can learn for stuff for tier 19 for some soon. Yo, who's hyped for 219, guys? Dude, come on, bro. This looks like a PvP. This actually looks like a bullet hell for PvP. Okay, come on, man. I hope to God they make this multiplayer, dude. This will be so fun. This will be so fun. Oh my gosh, I that's all I want, man. I kind of want to see this. It looks so fun. Also, it's such a distraction too. On the other side, I'm not gonna lie. Probably that's the mechanic for me right there is that I keep looking on the other side too. I really wish that I don't play this because it would probably distract me so much that I want to look on the other screen. I want to see other people play this, but like as a PvP. Player first player, man. That'd be so cool. Ooh, he lost a life. I know it's a bot, but I don't know why. Okay, I gotta go find out that. Where's that? Did he ever did an extra stage? No bomb 1cc. Come on, bro. You're just flexing at this point. Imagine breaker. Okay, that's the demo. You want to play the demo. You want to perfect door me? Yeah, I don't see his extra anywhere. Guess he hasn't done extra yet. Or is it way too hard? I wonder if it was too hard. Someone else do it though. 15 minutes long. Maybe it is longer than Subterranean. Okay. I gotta figure what I have that in the background. I'm gonna pull up another gotcha game for me. On my phone, cause I gotta go look on my phone. I'm amazed someone is still here right now. It became a comfy stream, guys. The comfy stream. We're watching people perfecting games I can't do. One day I will perfect like ESOD. All right. God dang, I wish I have a better sleeping schedule. God dang it, dude. I'm starting to realize I'm falling asleep slowly. I'm telling you, like, my sleeping schedule is still, like, pretty fucky right now. I'm not gonna lie. Who knows? I might lay on my bed for a little bit. And then I'll think about what I'm gonna do. I'm not I'll still keep my stream up, though. I'll probably be talking in the background what's gonna happen. I'm not sure you guys will hear me, though. I like stealing content. Let's go. Bad apple analysis. You know what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set someone up. Slash base. I know someone did a documentary. 2 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that 2 hour documentary actually. I'm gonna watch this 2 hour documentary on stream.
First held in 2017, this April Fool's Day Reddit event allowed every user to place one pixel on a 1000 by 1000 canvas every 5 minutes. Alone, a user could not do much, but together, groups could make sprawling works of beauty. Factions rose and fell, art was formed and destroyed.
I'm gonna
one of the
watch
greatest
this.
tales of the internet. When Reddit brought
I'm gonna
back
be on my
art
bed while
in
watching this.
2002, 5 years later, communities, both old and new, rose to the challenge of making their mark on this snapshot of the internet. Hundreds of stories intertwining once again into the great tapestry of the web. This is the story of one of those factions, the Toho Project community. It consists of fans of the indie bullet hell video game series called the Toho.
I wonder how long the
Created by
next project's
Japanese
gonna be
developer
for
Junya Ota,
Delta
better
Pi.
known as Zune. The series features the antics of the shrine maiden Reimu Hakurai.
Delta Pi is
and the
probably
magician
like gonna make a 3 hour document of what's gonna
various
happen.
incidents that
Like, I'm not
happen
even
in the
kidding.
magical Eastern wonderland of Gensai.
Like, I haven't
Toho
watched.
is well known for its characters, music, difficulty, influence on the internet, and ridiculous amount of fanworks. In 2017, Art Toho carved out a decently sized spot on the bottom left corner of the canvas.
I haven't watched Delta Pi's document, to be honest. This is the first time I'm watching
all
it.
under the name of Art Toho. The Toho faction also had two other characters, Nitori Kawashiro and Reisen Udongen Inaba, built in other parts of the canvas. In 2022, the Toho community once again returned to the pixel battlegrounds to fight their way into the campus, or in their terminology, hijacking our place. Whether you be a Toho fan or wander around the algorithm, please
Hijacking.
settle down and hear the chronicle of the Toho Art Place Hijack for Jade of 2022. Let's begin. On the 1st of April at 6:04 AM Pacific Time, Reddit declared the opening of the canvas of ArtPlace 2022. Though other communities had been preparing since the initial announcement of the event 4 days prior, no significant preparation efforts had been made on RToho. In fact, it took about an hour and a half after the start of the event for the first Reddit post about ArtPlace to gain major traction on the subreddit. This post was made by a UVN gamer Conker, better known as Cherries. Some vague suggestions were made on this post, but no coordinated efforts were set forth. Meanwhile, RToho user Asalin, after discovering no ArtPlace efforts in Art Beat Saber, stumbled upon Cherry's post in RToho and discussed contacting the moderators with him to obtain an official coordination endorsement. However, time was running short. The advance notice of the event had allowed many communities to mobilize much faster than they did in the original ArtPlace, and action was paramount, with or without the moderators. An hour after Cherry's Reddit post, Asalin created
Cherry, dude. Fuck, I know. My gosh, this is so.
discussion platform.
This was so old, man. I was there.
Subreddit.
My gosh.
Katawang endorsed the server in the subreddit's ArtPlace megathread.
I was there for most of it,
And
actually.
so, the center of operations formed in Asalin's Toho ArtPlace server. To the surprise of the founders,
I'll be
themselves,
surprised if I'm
although
on here,
the
though.
subreddit moderators had no significant influence on the brigade,
It's like
the
Nano
server
or
still
something.
represented the subreddit. It is here that the community that became known as the Toho Hijack Brigade formed. It should be noted that this name originated from after ArtPlace, however, I will be referring to the group specifically within the Toho ArtPlace server, because there were other groups building Toho artworks on the canvas outside the server as the Hijack Brigade, and members of that group as Hijackers, in accordance with the terminology established after ArtPlace. Ironically, the Toho ArtPlace server was not responsible for the first Toho artwork on the canvas.
That'd be wild
Chirino
if I'm on here
faction on the ArtPlace cone pixels.space. The Chirino Embassy's chief goal is to build an artwork of the character Chirino, the Fairy of the Ice. In each monthly
This is 2022, by the way. It's not 2023. It's not 2022. It's not 2023.
Collaborative pixels.space artwork, the Chirino Embassy decided to build on their own using a mini Chirino artwork by Kirai S.
I'm just watching his old document for a little bit.
After ironically colliding
doing,
with
my,
space collaboration, the Chirino ambassadors moved the mini
my
Chirino to a location
dailies,
on the
and
lower
I'm kinda
right
sitting
track
far away
of the
right now.
rhythm game Osu. Diplomat Tall Glass of Chirino was the ninth person to join the Toho ArtPlace server and promoted the Mini Chirino heavily. Mini Chirino went on to gain a cult following in the Hijack Brigade and essentially became adopted by the Hijackers. Unlike the Chirino Embassy, the initial momentum of the brigade was minimal. Due to the preparation that many factions did prior to the event starting, a lot of space had already been taken, but there were 2 open spots that were considered. One was near our Hololive, a VTuber agency that has a decent community overlap with Toho, and several of the VTubers are Toho fans. The other option was near Osu, which does have quite a few popular Toho maps. The decision was made to build near Osu due to less competition in the area and the fact that the coordinator and server owner Aslan was an Osu player. Nevertheless, the brigade still maintained diplomatic relations with Hololive. The first project was a simple banner reading RToho designed by artist Cynical6, thrown up so that the brigade could at least get a foothold on the canvas while they argued about what else to add. The banner was planted to the right of the Osu logo, signifying the Hijack Brigade's entrance into the canvas. Communications were quickly established with neighbors. Our HTTYD for the How to Train Your Dragon series have been planning to build their Light Fury left of Toothless, where the Toho banner now was. War was not an option due to the Dragon Alliance with the massive faction that was Osu. But Diplomat Multino was able to defuse the crisis as our HTTYD agreed to build the Light Fury elsewhere. Connections were formed with other neighbors such as Optivine, the Cell Lattice, and the separate Pixels.space collaboration. The greatest alliance, however, was yet to come. The next step in creating artworks was obviously to build a character. Hijacker CrossisBH proposed building a pixel art of the main protagonist of Toho, Reimu Hakurai, the Shrine Maiden of Paradise. CrossisBH suggested a Reimu artwork from a Minecraft build, a design that originated from a Hamafuse beach fight of Reimu by Belgian artist Michirisu. Cynical6 converted the Reimu to the ArtPlace palette, and the brigade sought to begin work. But first, a home for Reimu had to be found. Toho is well known for being extremely prevalent and influential in the 2000s era of the internet, but there were many other titans who ruled at this time, and the Hijackers were adjacent to the territory of one of them, an entity that goes by the name of Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku is a Vocaloid, most simply described as a voice synthesizer software. Each soundback is attached to a relevant character, so songs using such soundbacks often feature the related character. The antics of Miku and friends are well known and celebrated across the internet, but the one community that built this Miku was our Hatsune, a subreddit dedicated to, well, Hatsune Miku. Though the denizens were of course fans of other Vocaloids. Their Miku art, built about 4 hours into our place, was quite fresh on the canvas upon the planting of the R Toho banner. Through Toho diplomat Prince Eris, the hijackers asked our Hatsune on whether or not they could build Reimu next to Miku, a request that was granted. Once construction was finished, hijacker Wa 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 proposed building a heart between the two characters, cementing the alliance between our Toho and our Hatsune forevermore. It was an obvious alliance given the similarity of the two characters in their respective media and internet culture, and it was the deepest one that both factions would have in 2022. The treaty was immortalized with an artwork by our Hatsune member, the Dragon Girl 27. The two servers brought matching icons using the art, a practice that continues to this day. The banner underwent several changes and additions.
That was a
CBT
good
and Dance
day.
Dance Revolution arrows were incorporated into the banner despite previous attempts by hijackers to build a power block item on top of them. CBT missed a minor invasion by RLSU, the subreddit at the Louisiana State University on the third day, and DGR was troubled as well due to various spillovers, but ultimately the two groups were protected until the end. This was the first sign of Toho's general policy of forming alliances and incorporating other communities into its template as one big fight against entropy. Time for the strategy to be an effective and heartwarming one. But peace wasn't always the route taken. Above the R Toho banner lay the territory of R Nanocurrency, a subreddit for the cryptocurrency Nano. Due to general anti-crypto sentiment, many hijackers began to clamor for war, despite some Nano members trying to negotiate. No quarter was given to crypto, and Coordinator Liam declared war with the objective of replacing the Nano logo with a 9-ball, in reference to a meme involving Shirano. This declaration, however, was almost immediately withdrawn as people wished to focus on defending what they currently had, and the server officially shifted to a non-aggression policy with Nano, despite additional calls for war. Regardless of the lack of action, this did show that should the hijackers be given a good enough casus belli, they would be a force to be reckoned with, and not some rocks on the side of the street to be swept aside by irreverent forces. That energy would be for later, and attention turned to building miscellaneous artworks. A 9-ball was built right at the banner, while Reimu was given her signature weapon, a Gohei. Much like the Chirano Embassy, the Cell Lattice was also a faction born on Pixels.space, with the goal of building, well, a lattice of cells. Negotiations were begun to build cells based on the third eyes of the Komeiji sisters, Satori Komeiji and Koishi Komeiji. A pink cell was built, ostensibly as Satori's third eye, though pink cells are not foreign to the lattice. Likewise, a coincidentally blue cell was built next to the blue 9-ball. The cells were eventually moved to the top left corner of Osu, and though they were pink, it was the match with the Osu logo and not with Satori. The alliance was a fairly minor one, but much appreciated by the cell lattice during the first hours when they were seeking spaces to squeeze in. From the shadows came the works of a mysterious figure named Yukari Yakumo, an individual whom we will meet later. Many in the brigade wished to build her signature gaps, a kind of portal. The hijackers first tried to do this as a collaboration.
Man, we need to do a Yukari, like...
Soundscape and our place DE.
What we need to do, I feel like we need to do more Yukari's gap, but like, using, like, Yukari, like,
block was too large to fit in the remaining
make,
space. It was
like, things appear there using her portal, like an animation.
So, the finishing touches were made.
So we make the portal of the animation, and then, like,
it seemed that this would be
after that, it looks like pixels are being placed there by Yukari's portal.
With a character list in the hundreds and fans willing to defend their best girls to the death, there was obviously a lot of debate in the beginning as to what characters should be built on the canvas. Reimu as the main protagonist was an obvious choice. Chirano is likewise very well known and was also built by a third party dedicated to her. However, a third character had gained popular support, Yomu Kompaku, the half-human, half-phantom gardener. Yomu had won the annual popularity poll in September 2021, despite a whole voter fraud drama, but that's another story. So she was an objective choice for who to build next, as she was statistically the most popular character at the time. The only question was, where should she be built? Hours later, our Toho found the answer: communism. With approval from the dominant R2007 scape in the area, the Toho hijackers proceeded with a plan to wipe the Soviet flag in the top left corner from the map and replace it with a sprite of Yomu, based on a Perla-B design by Pixels Empire found in the subreddit, one inspired by the aforementioned Reimu-B design. The image was converted to the art place palette by hijacker Megafrog, and so Yomu led the hijackers into battle against the Red Menace.
That's true, Yomu swords can cut through anything, including communism.
After battling the communists for a while, not
Wait, hold up.
only the
I didn't get a check. Ah, shit.
Girls to the death. Reimu as built by Taku. The half one decides for who to rebuild our sons gave him the map and replace it with a sprite of Yomu. Basically, Reimu beat designers into battle.
Communism.
Nah, dude, my name is like Nanoboard, dude. It's not gonna be at the freaking top, dude. It looks the same though.
After battling the communists for a while, not much progress had been made. Owing to the brigade's inefficiencies were primitive coordination methods. A simple pixel map with a coordinate at the bottom left corner, leading to disorganization. The communists were not giving up, and diplomat Megafrog was dispatched to the discovered communist Red Pixel server to see if the Reds knew who was attacking them. As it turns out, they did. Hijacker Idiot Like Churno had leaked the invasion on the subreddit, with the communists capitalizing on
Idiot like Cherno.
Idiot Like Churno was promptly branded as a traitor and put on trial.
How does the jury
Oh,
find
guilty.
that-
Me
Guilty. Guilty.
The leaker was soon banished, but the damage was already done. As a result of all these internal problems, the effort was given up and the communists retook the territory.
A second attempt at evading the communists featured an uncoordinated coalition of factions under our 2007 scape, including the Hijack Brigade, trying to wipe out the Hammer and Sickle.
The plan was to ostensibly cover it with red and then build Yomo over it. However, this coalition was very uncoordinated, as each faction simply executed their own plans on the flag, with the only agreement being the destruction of the Soviets. Seeing that it was impossible to build Yomo in such contested conditions, the Hijack Brigade pulled out of the invasion. However, the quest
Man,
for Yomo
they always pull out a lot of
in the
times.
meantime, the
I'm not gonna
original
lie.
Toho outpost was experiencing some
Like when we were there, it was like
Alright,
we always
reminds
pull
me
out
about
out
the
of like
banner and activity that
fight and
occasionally
stuff.
felt into the neighboring
like we
Optifine
keep
and Nanofactions
we like
causing the
chat,
scuffle.
we needed more
It ended
people.
up not being much trouble. The Dance Dance Revolution
That's the
faction
problem.
was faced with potential destruction by independent users stepping away from official server coordination by building an empty spot between DDR and our Hatsune's Miku. In DDR diplomat Gatebox wording, DDR begged to build something in the empty spot. Consensus settled in both our Toho and our Hatsune to build a leak, referencing the leak spin meme featuring Hatsune Miku. DDR was thus preserved. The heat turned up from the descent of our SpaceX place's starship from the north. As the rocket began tearing through everything in its path, panic began to break out in the brigade. Diplomat Megathrog was dispatched to beg for mercy, an action that proved unnecessary as SpaceX had been planning to stop the Toho banner. But in a twist of fate, the rocket descended right into the old enemy Nano, forcing the cryptocurrency group to relocate eastwards. Ever-insistent hijackers proposed the gap as a portal for the rocket, though like the previous two requests, this was denied because SpaceX wanted to build the base of the ship.
In the chaos of the attempted invasion of the Soviets, there was a suggestion for the addition of Clown Piece, the Fairy of Hell, to the American flag, for fairly obvious reasons.
Megafrog had gone to the R American Flag in Place Discord server to make Toho's plea, with a lack of popular support because of anime, and a veto from the president who led the server from a desire to focus on recuperation from a streamer attack. The proposal failed. But the more important part of this connection was ironically a stray piece of gossip caught by Megafrog.
No. America and Britain, they're going to westward expand and hit each other in the middle, which means that Rainbow Road's going to be focused on them. So if we bank up some tiles, do you see just below American flag, there's a bit of Rainbow Road that's not going to hit. They're going to go over that. That's enough space for us to basically drop a 32 by 32 sprite. We could do anyone.
Yeah,
Like
let's
literally
let's
anyone.
do
We
Yomu.
could
Holy
drop it
crap.
there, and we would
This was
be
planned,
completely
look at that.
uncontested because Rainbow Road's going to be
I
having.
wasn't there for this.
Salient of the road
I was probably
that in theory
asleep.
would be cut off by the anticipated trajectory of the American flag had enough space for 32 by 32 pixel sized artwork. While Yomu was considered for that portion of the road, her sprite was a too small 16 by 16 pixels, so a new sprite would have to be made regardless of the character built.
Hijacker Kappamari had repeatedly suggested a Kappa incursion to build artwork of Nidori Kawashiro, the business-minded and miserly Kappa. This proposal began gaining traction just in time for Hijacker Hyper Cisa 101's poll for the Rainbow Road character.
What's the poll look like?
It looks
What's the
like.
result?
Oh shit! Look who won!
Wait, who won? Who won?
It's Notori.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm not
It's
kidding.
so close.
Notori won. Yes, Notori won. Yes.
Kappa, let's go!
Kappa. Oh my god. Kappa hype.
Hang on.
With the character decided, artist Booby Loots created a Nidori sprite. Prior to what became known as the Nidori raid, building instructions were given through an image and the coordinate of a corner. This was rather inefficient due to requiring people to count out the pixel distance from the selected corner, contributing to the failure of the past Yomu project. But war is the driver of innovation, and a new revolutionary idea was suggested. the spreadsheet. With each cell on the spreadsheet representing
spreadsheet.
1 pixel, users could claim a
The
pixel at the same time
spreadsheet.
as everyone else, a method of shock and awe. The spreadsheet was eventually titled To Who Hijacked LOL, with To Who being a text abbreviation for Toho. Rainbow Road was not informed, although the
Two
idea was that
hoes.
Nidori could simply be painted on top of the road as a forced collaboration of sorts. The Americans began their manifest destiny as anticipated, overwhelming the Rainbow Road to the north of the designated spot. In the meantime, the brigade swiftly started to fill out the spreadsheet and assign names, working against the clock because of the rapid American strike and the construction of a Minecraft diamond pickaxe in the same region. At 2:30 AM UTC, it was hammer time.
10 seconds.
Somebody better be recording
9,
this.
10 seconds?
8,
I'm recording.
7,
I'm recording.
6,
429.
5,
429.
2,
429.
1.
No!
Let's go.
429. 438. Yes. Yes.
Place!
And now the outline begins. The outline begins.
The raid was met with roaring success. Using the new spreadsheet strategy, the coordinated brigade placed wave after wave of pixels, forming the kappa on the road as the rainbow-colored septentrion fell under the weight of the Star-Spangled Banner.
This is like US Marines with all the crayons.
Absolutely.
It was perhaps even more successful than anticipated, as Nidori's black border began to expand into a black background covering the road. This background was used for later artworks. Victory was seized, and the first of what would be many outposts of the hijack brigade across the canvas was established. After the construction of Nidori, a suggestion from our Hatsune member IO for a collaboration made its way into Toho's
I'm not gonna lie, dude, my dailies
Everyone
takes
here,
at least
before you leave, I have a
2
I have a
hours
thing
long.
to
I'm
tell
just
you.
starting to
In
realize
the
right
maker
now.
server, they're saying that they want to put a Kagame Rin with a little heart next to the Arnitori.
Absolutely.
I would
Oh,
love to help.
I
with
would
that.
fucking love that. That'd be beautiful.
The idea of adding Rin Kagamine, another Vocaloid, was quite well received, and Boopty Loops created Rin art that matched Nidori. The only caveat was that an invasion of their neighboring artworks was necessary. The first plan was to build Rin right at the finished Nidori, infringing on a creeper from Minecraft, Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro, and the logo of K-pop group Luna. This plan failed due to a lack of strength necessary to overpower the artworks, and Rin's location was moved to the left of Nidori, this time cutting into the pride flag column. While Diplomat Cynical 6 negotiated with the Queer Place, one of the coordinated pride flag groups, many of the flags on the canvas, including the pride flags, were decentralized, meaning that there were many builders who weren't in the pride flag server who would not get the memo on the collaboration. And so, facing stiff resistance, Rin could never fully form. Rin's construction was never realized, but the hijack brigade swore to one day avenge Rin's downfall and seal their pact with our Hatsune. Drunk on the spoils of war, plans began to be made for what was anticipated to be the biggest artwork by the brigade yet, a mural that was based on the first artwork done in 2017, appropriately called the 2017 art. After approving the artwork as a new goal, a vote was held to determine the characters to be added, and so, the new queens of Toho were crowned. Koishi Komeiji, the imaginary personality holder, Sakia Izayoi, maid of the Scarlet
Bro, I gotta
Mansion,
listen to this real quick. So I'm watching this video of the final message. Someone clipped it me. Holy shit, this was. Oh my god, dude, the way I speak was so fucking hard. Please hit me up, please. Collab with me, please. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell, dude? I can't believe I said that shit. Oh man. Dude. Reimu Rimuru Risimaru. Risimaru. Rismaru, dude. Rismaru. How do I put that? Rismaru? Dude, I can't say shit. Oh man, dude. Oh man. Alright.
As the canvas was too
I'm
crowded
just
and the
finishing it.
hijack for Jade too small to launch such a large construction project in the occupied territories. In the meantime, quite a few alliances were formed. Risk of Rain, a roguelike game famed for its soundtrack, Team Fortress 2, the legendary FPS, which has been noted to have an oddly large amount of community overlap with Toho, Deltarune, Toby Fox's legendary RPG, and Foxhole, an MMO featuring two factions locked in a never-ending real-time war, which apparently has a large overlap with Toho fans. Help would be provided to all of these more minor alliances as Toho extended its diplomatic grasp across the campus. The server officially went into the night shift, but expansions and renovations still
Dragon
occurred.
Forge.
The space surrounding Neatery had been filled with hearts as placeholders, including one large heart to Neatery's right. Hijacker Timur Glaskov suggested replacing the giant heart with a P-block, which partially formed. However, this idea was overtaken by a proposal to build a still from Bad Apple, a famous black and white music video well known for its usage in the demo scene and infinite amount of remixes and parodies. Using a design by Hijacker The Golden Proof featuring one of the first frames with the Reimu and the apple, the Hijackers were very enthusiastic about construction. Unfortunately, this meant that the collaboration with our Hatsune would have to go somewhere else, but that could be resolved later. The Luna logo still stood in the way, so after discussions, the K-pop fans were willing to move their logo with Toho's assistance to cover an unidentified note. The two factions remained cordial throughout the event. The old Luna logo was then consumed to create Bad Apple without incident. As the Void and the British flag invaded the Rainbow Road above, Hijacker Timur Glaskov rallied the opportunist hijackers to expand the stray Void particles outwards from Neatery and Bad Apple to form a black background, and fill it with small heart placeholders. There had already been discussions of writing the kanji character from Toho, and the kanji banner, designed by Hijacker Wavy and also featuring a yin yang orb, was built over the placeholder hearts. The banner had to swerve right to a permanent demarcation line after being intruded upon by expanding American flag, moving to attack Rainbow Road. Again, text reading zoom was added soon after, completing the Neatery Bad Apple kanji region. This artwork, however, soon proved to be on a particularly volatile piece of land. Its proximity to the center of the canvas and its location in the middle of a frequent war zone meant that the region faced constant troubles next door. This was the last expansion of the day, and many settled down for the next day, which they believed would be spent holing up and defending their artworks. They were wrong. On the second day, the canvas expanded, doubling in size to create a 2000 by 1000 pixel canvas. Upon this unexpected event, a wildfire of enthusiasm broke out in the server as the vast expanse of blank space lay before the hijacker. Mere minutes afterwards, the next expansion of the Hijack Brigade began. Work started on a 32 by 32 red box that placed a new character, a ghost from an incident past. Or well, half a ghost. Gyomu's sprite from Toho platformer fan game Gensokyo Night Festival was pally
Never
converted
played
and
that
placed into
before.
the spreadsheet by artists Cynical6 and Roger22 to occupy the new perimeter, with the project also taking place under the new spreadsheet strategy. There was, however, one slight issue. Germany. The great horizontal behemoth barred through whatever stood in its way, and in its path was the red box. Diplomat Asiata von Nebenon was dispatched to the Germans to open diplomatic relations, and the collision was easily resolved by simply moving the box 2 pixels upwards. Some were also worried about a nearby expansion to the American flag, but coordinator HyperCecil101 went into the American Discord and obtained assurance that the coordinated Americans within the Discord would not go past the border of X coordinate 480. Cecil took an additional step and asked for Clown Piece, a request that was well received under the condition that she wasn't within the territory of the American flag. While the Toho server was quite keen on the idea, rallying around a design made by Hijacker Stallone, the plan was unfortunately lost in the chaos of the following hours. Diplomatic relations were still formed between the two groups, and the Hijack Brigade lent some pixels to the emoji memorial on the American flag. With the skeleton of the background box complete, the brigade launched a wave of hijackers to commence the construction of Yomu.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh yeah, this was normal. This is pretty normal.
The original plan to avoid being too close to the Germans went up quite easily. During the initial placement of the red box, an identically colored border was seen reaching further out than the official claim of the brigade. With nothing outstanding in the area, the spot was considered free territory. So the brigade expanded there by building Yomu's mistress, Yuko Saigoji, the girl's girl in the Netherworld Tower, whose sprite, like Yomu's, was also from Gensokyo Night Festival and palette converted into the spreadsheet by Cynical 6 and Roger 22. The brigade noticed some mysterious writing in the bottom left corner of the red box, beginning with a white M. At first, it was thought that a mysterious figure was writing the word Myon, which is the nickname for Yomu's ghost half. The server recoiled in shock when the next letter was an A. A quick investigation revealed the builders as R Marvel Studios. Diplomats were sent forth, and the Marvel text was officially allowed to stay in the box, with a tepid alliance being formed. But despite the efforts of coordinators to inform the Toho community to keep Marvel in the box, text was constantly changed to Toho due to users outside of the server who were unaware of the lines, and perhaps a few within the server. The official agreement with the Marvel logo was ultimately forfeited, and Marvel was forced to move elsewhere. There were some discussions with Toho's southern neighbor in the expansion, R+DE. The proposal was the addition of Suika Ibuki to the German flag with beer, as the character is a raging alcoholic. Though the idea had been mentioned before, it began to gain traction at this time because of Germany now neighboring Toho. Yet the plan could never gain support from R+DE, which puts projects on the flag to a user vote, so Suika was put aside for the time being. Similarly, a collaboration with Germany remained an admittedly rather far-fetched idea in the Hijack Brigade that would continue to be brought up in later times. Back in the first part of the canvas, Romanian diplomat Traindere had been searching for connections for the European nation. Enter Alice Margatroyd, the 7-colored puppeteer who appears in Stage 3 of Toho 7, Perfect Cherry Blossom. The theme of this stage is titled The Dollmaker of Bucharest, which makes Alice a dollmaker from Bucharest, the capital of Romania. Knowing this connection, Traindere suggested building Alice in the Romanian flag to his friend Multino. Multino was part of the Hijack Brigade and forwarded the Romanian Alice suggestion to it. The hijackers were naturally enthusiastic for any sort of additional Toho art, and Traindere arrived to form the alliance between the brigade and Romania. The arrangement with the Romanians became the second strongest one that Toho had during ArtPlace 2022, as the two groups would build together, fight together, and yes, even die together. Spoilers. Despite how strong the connection grew later on, the R-Romania server's user base was initially not very enthusiastic. Though officially approved by Romanian leader Prodigy, multiple votes had to be taken, including a narrow 12-11 one. However, as Toho contributed to East Romania, a small Romanian flag in expansion, and Petești Castle in West Romania, the first and larger flag, the brigade gradually gained the respect of the Romanians. Once again, using a Gensokyo Night Festival sprite that was palette converted by Cynical 6 and Roger 22, the Alice project began after the construction of Yuyuko. Plan hit a roadblock when the Hijack Brigade's pixels were almost immediately replaced. This was initially assumed to be the doing of Romanian bots mindlessly maintaining the tricolor, but as it turns out, it was the fault of Romanians who were still resistant to the idea of Alice. Coordinator Ocelin tried to get the hijackers to attack everyone like how the Nidori raid worked, but the plan was foiled from within the Hijack Brigade.
I'm going to start the ping for the Alice.
All right.
Codex
Alice are there.
Guys, can someone please clean the spreadsheet? It's too laggy. There's a bunch of memes.
I've been
Whoever is posting memes on the spreadsheet needs to stop.
As the spreadsheet that was being used for artwork at the time had been set to anyone can edit in order to allow hijackers to claim pixels, people had already been vandalizing pages. At the appointed time for Alice's construction, the spreadsheet simply didn't load for many, forcing the abandonment of the spreadsheet and a temporary delay. The new spreadsheet was titled 3 Who Hijack LOL, notably set to view only, with only designated artists able to edit it. With the brigade busy with diplomacy with neighboring groups and many discouraged by the Romanian oppositionists, Alice's construction was pushed later on as the two servers, our Romanian and our Toho, resolved their own problems. During this time, the red box of Toho continued to sprawl rightwards, consuming all stray pixels and partly built artworks in its path. Some groups, however, begged for mercy, and the power of friendship prevailed. The gamer Discord server, a group of friends, had been steadily building their tiny controller logo when they discovered a sea of the exact same shade of red approaching. Under threat of being blotted out by the tide, Diplomat Nix contacted several of the users placing pixels for the Toho artwork, where at the time of the event, one could see which user placed which pixel and go to the profile, and to the great joy of the tiny controller people, finally made contact with hijacker Lapis Lazuli, who relayed their plea of mercy to the Discord server. Nix and another diplomat, Pervilder, were invited into the server and managed to secure a new location for the tiny controller above Yuko. The hijack brigade was very bemused with their tiny controller friends. To the right was the Discord server The Legacy, represented by, well, Oleg. The Legacy is a community server with a unique map gimmick. Every day, server members must invite one person to the server, no more, no less. This person must be from a region that already has a representative in the server, or from a region adjacent to an already represented region. The Legacy had first sought to build their entire logo, named Legman, with design and pixelation done by Top Hat Paladin, an attempt that was met with failure. The Legacy head Algernon Charles Swinburne made a simpler design featuring just the leg, and a new attempt began above the German flag, right in the path of Toho's expanding background. Algernon arrived in the Toho Artplace server to ask to be spared, a request that was granted. The leg was relocated with the limb rotated and moved below Yuko. The leg survived to the end, even if it looked a bit suspicious. Finally, CV673 joined the group. This was a joint project between two separate factions that happened to build next to each other. The CV was Crew Victorious, a group of friends who had started playing games together from middle school. They were the first to arrive in the area.
I wouldn't stop at 30 minutes. I'll probably stop at the
Funny
section.
number of 673 next to the CV and reached out for
So then I can like go download a fan-made game, try it out.
From TMCC Hub asked for truth with the hijack brigade. CV673 was then incorporated into the design.
Though all these allied artworks were threatened frequently through the normal chaos of the canvas, notably with the tiny controllers fight for life against the GME stock line, the power of friendship prevailed, with only two unfortunate casualties. CV673 had tragically been eroded at the time of the final canvas, with the griefing happening under the brigade's radar in the final hours.
The next character to be built in the red box.
I'm not gonna lie, this video is really good. It is really good. That was the pie? God damn, you.
Into the spreadsheet by Cynical 6 and Roger 22.
You
The original
fucking
plan was to build
hooked.
left Yomu, but Marvel's desire to build superheroes Captain America and Iron Man there necessitated relocating Yukari to the right of Yuko. In the way was BSM, an Ostomania tournament organization group. BSM
He
diplomat
cooked.
rhymes with MASH.
He
simply
cooked
requested
it.
for the logo to be left alone
Oh,
until
cooked
they
it.
could complete and screenshot it, after which they would allow themselves to be consumed by the crimson paint. With the help of the hijackers, the logo was quickly finished, and BSN took their screenshot. Yukari was built on top of the logo soon after. The eyes of Yukari's scats were added later, putting the finishing touches on the PCB scroll, titled because all three characters are major characters who debuted in the game Toho 7, Perfect Cherry Blossom. The PCB trail was another significant outpost of Toho, a representative of the hijack brigade's sprawling region.
Yukari technically was in that one, but you know, it's fine.
Work finally began on Romanian Alice about 2.5 hours from the original starting time. Despite reservations that Alice would experience the same opposition that she did during the first attempt, Romanian leaders assured support. Some hijackers still anticipated resistance, but enough support from the ARB Romania server was seen to convince the brigade to go ahead with the project. After all, Alice is Romanian.
Romanian girl, and
Her last name is
attire
Murd.
in Romania. She's the most Romanian that ever Romania'd.
Though there was some miscommunication with
okay,
the
buddy.
ARB
Okay, what the fuck?
unauthorized ice cream
Okay.
spot, Alice was easily built in her designated spot right at the Moldovan coat of arms, having won over enough Romanians. Her ribbon was changed to match the colors of the Romanian flag, though it witnessed frequent vandalizations, likely by independent Toho fans, converting it to a solid red ribbon. Nevertheless, Alice was completed in her homeland of Romania. With Alice in place, the hijack brigade could turn its attention to planning for its 2017 artwork. The original 2017 Artplace artwork used sprites from the defense strategy fan game PatchCon, as those are the icons for the user players of Toho. The new planned mural paid homage to this by using the same art style. Artist Nico Mikureni made a variety of draft designs featuring the previously selected Toho characters taken from the subreddit Layers, and a self-made PatchCon-styled Rin Kakamine, created to honor the old promise to our Hatsune. Due to the first expansion making an awkward and uneven 2000 by 1000 canvas,
Oh god, the
rumors
Among
emerged of a
Us.
second
I was
expansion.
there.
The artwork was too big to build without an unfeasible war in the current canvas, so it would have to be built in a blank canvas, something that would be provided by a second expansion. Several polls were held with the same conclusion. The 2017 style project was next, and Rin the Vocaloid would be included in some form.
Wait, fuck, I passed it. God damn it, dude. I was so like into the video, I fucking passed it. Okay, but
However, most
once we hit chapter 6, right?
Some proposed having 4 characters for our Toho and 2 characters for our Hatsune. Our Hatsune's second representative could then be Kasane Tato, who is an Utauloid. Utau is a voice synthesizer software much like Vocaloid, with the notable exception of it being free. Like Vocaloid, there are characters associated with voice banks, so while Utauloids are not exactly Vocaloids, Tato, as the most prominent Utauloid, has often appeared in Vocaloid-related media. Consider her an honorary Vocaloid of sorts. Anyways, back to the topic. This leaves the 2017 artwork lineup at this time as Flandre, Sakura, Koishi, Marisad, Rin, and Tato. No concrete designs had emerged as of yet, but the overall idea had formed. Meanwhile, there was a small neighbor change. Our Liverpool FC, the subreddit for the football club of Liverpool, had been Neatery and Bad Apple's southern neighbor. Conflict with Peruvian streamer Andy Insane led to the Peruvians taking over the football club's territory, with minor spillover into the Toho artworks. They built the wonder of the world of Machu Picchu with a bright cyan sky. Toho
The Peru, dude. Oh god damn it.
Hijackers were mostly unconcerned besides the integrity of their borders. Would Peru be an ally, an enemy, or just one of the endless factions on the Artplace canvas? Time would tell.
Okay, we got up there. Alright. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, the freaking Peru enemy. You gotta come into play. Alright. I'm gonna go figure out what game to play. For the fan stuff. I want to at least do like at least one fan game a week, you know. So just for this week, I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do 3 games. Let's see. So we did Toho Fubo Racing. Let me change my screen. Okay, let's try this one out. I'm actually really curious about this. If this is control compatible, that would be really nice, but I don't think it is. Oh, it's not controlling, man. Pain, dude, pain. Wait, should I try? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this. But most of the 2 games I played are literally on controllers. So if this is not gonna be on controller, it's gonna be a little hard for me. That's why I gotta say. This is so pixelated, man. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Hold up. I gotta figure out the controls. Okay. Next to start. It's so pixelated. Okay, what's my focus? It's a little easy. Try again. I do not like the pixelated. It's so loud. Hold up. Let me turn it down real quick. Oh, that's so loud. It's so easy though. It's such a small game. I wish I can turn down the volume though. It's so loud. That's the only problem I gotta say with this. It's really loud. Guess it's just focus right here. Oh, that's my bomb I just used. Oops. I don't know where's my hitbox. I'm trying to figure out where my hitbox is it that green thing? I assume that's my hitbox right there. Okay, now I want to see what's Munitive is. Even though I know it's like hard as heck. Like, come on, at least the patterns are a little bit more noticeable now. Dude, I'm not used to this pixel. I'm not used to the pixel. Okay, let's try a different one. That was kind of quick. I'm not used to the pixel. Come on. How about this one? How about this one? Is it? No, sadly, I'm gonna have to play this on window. I want to save these for next week though. So I don't wanna use too much time. But, man, that pixel stuff is pretty hard. But let's try this one. This one, since it's on the browser, I'm okay with this one. This one, this one's pretty good. Oh my gosh, 2D. It's arrow key. It's arrow key. Okay, it's gonna be a little harder. This is arrow key. What? Wait, what's my focus? What? Hold up. Hey, what's the control for this? It doesn't tell me. This is gonna be weird. Oh boy. Come on, why is it no focus? Options focus. Yes. Right. Ah, God damn it. I was doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty well. I did pretty well there. I'm not gonna lie. There was some spot that I couldn't dodge. Yeah, I'm just not good with air quiz, man. But it wasn't that bad. You know, it was that bad. I liked it. I liked it. It wasn't too bad. Okay, okay. You know what? Sadly, I'm gonna have to end my stream here. So I'm gonna be having a 3-day break before a Monday. 3-day break. I think I know somewhat. So to next week, the schedule is gonna be normal again. Well, besides Thursday, because Thursday I'm always asleep. Thursday I'm obviously I'm always doing stuff. So here's the schedule for Monday. I don't remember. Frick. Fan games on. How about fan games on Thursday? Checking out fan games. Like 2 themed fan games on Thursday for next week. Wednesday, I don't know. Tuesday, I think I'm doing a tier list of Yuri tier list shipping, or just shipping tier list in general, not Yuri. It's mostly just shipping tier list. Monday, I think it's Team Fortress 2 or like any other FPS game that I could think of. And if something comes up on Wednesday, I'll probably make it a thing, but I'm not gonna be 100% sure with you with that. Like, who knows? Who knows what happens? Or Wednesday could be a chill day, you know? Or I mean, Thursday is technically that. We always do chill days, like just watching videos and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna. Hopefully, I'll remember that schedule. If I don't, then remind me. Whoever is still here, thank you for joining. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'm sorry that the stream was ended pretty soon. Next time I'll try to stream a little bit more. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Wait, hold on. Let me raid someone. Let me raid someone instead. Let me see if anyone is on. I think that's way better. I want to drop someone. I want to give someone 4 viewers. You know what? Oh. I know who. I know who. There's a Canadian Tuhu streamer. Yes, I know, right? A Canadian Tuhu streamer. I'm just gonna give them the 4 viewers. Hey, I mean, hey, it's fine. It's fine. You're doing things for me. Hey, I mean, as long as you're lurking, it's fine. It's pretty cool. It's cool. It's cool. I do not know how to spell their name. What the hell? How the fuck do I not know how to spell their name? I'm literally. That's just one Canadian to Hushima. Don't tell them. Do not tell them that we burn down their No, I mean not burn down their flag. We don't tell them that we do things, you know. It's gotta look really bad on us, guys. All right, don't just say hi. That's it. Don't embarrass me. All right, guys. All right. Let me read. I have like 4 viewers. I have a lot of viewers, so you know, it's just okay. Wow, I have a lot. 5 viewers. We're winning. Let's go, baby. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, see you guys.